It's Spilling Tea with Tina. I have two big guests in the building. First of all, we got my Spanish Poppy, radio personality.
I mean, we here. I walked you out. You already know your boy Dirty Rice, the Puerto Rican bomber, the Dominican Proud Tina. You got me lit already, yo.
He's really just drinking. Started to sip one margarita. He's already done.
I took a COVID drinking break and I'm back at it again.
We gonna get back to you in a moment. But then, you know, the holiday season is coming up. So, ladies, if you want to get right, we got Mike Fit in the building.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me.
Plug yourself real quick. Let them know, you know, because you're a little Instagram celebrity.
Talk your shit.
Talk your big shit.
Talk your shit.
Talking on break, Mike.
Listen, premierfitness.com. That's PREMIEREPHITNESS.com. And that's at Mikey Fit. That's MIKIE_PHIT.
Go follow him, bitch.
And you know, you can plug yourself too.
Man, listen, man, Dirty Rice 90 on everything. That's on everything, you know what I'm saying? Twitter, Instagram, Tu Casa de Tu Madre, your mother's house, you know what I'm saying? On everything.
And so my Spanish viewers know too. You know, I'm kind of popular in the Spanish.
Okay. Follow Tina Yagani
I think they think I'm
Spilling Tea with Tina, you know what I'm saying? And, oh yeah, you can follow me on Telemundo too, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I'm everywhere. You want everything? I want everything.
He's on everything.
Supermarkets, that they got my own rice, you know what I'm saying? Dirty Rice, that's my shit. That's my shit. I get a check for all Dirty Rice, yo.
Well, you know, Dirty Rice, did you pour yourself a shot?
I did.
Because you know I like to start the show off with taking a shot. Thanks for coming. First of all, both of you guys, I love both of your energies. You both are doing big things.
Thank you.
So let's take a shot before I put you on the spot and get all up in your business.
I thought he was taking the jizzle
Why
shot.
he got? See, we took the like
y'all
the grown man
me.
shot.
Y'all bamboozled me, yo. So it's cool. Salute. Woo!
I'm proud of you.
Let's go.
You're not really a drinker.
I'm not much of a anything anymore.
Nah, you chill. I can
Definitely
say you chill.
Like, yo, you want to know when I first met him? Yo, I met him at Euphoria, right? This is my first time. Me and my man, he came up from Atlanta. He like, yo, I got a VIP section, pull up. So I'm like, yeah, I'm pulling up. Like, I'm high already. Like, I'm going Euphoria, dab up the owner. Like, yo, what's up, Papa? You know what I'm saying? He's Dominican. We got a Dominican thing going on. You know? I see my man over here. And I'm like half a blunt in. I got another blunt in my ear. Oh shit. You know what I mean?
He's fucked up. He's fucked up shit.
I go up to Mike. Mike like, yo, what's up, man? You know, we started talking.
We knew each other, but we didn't know each other.
So as we got to talking, you know what I mean, he kind of told me his vision and everything, and I was like, well, yo, I need to put some weight on. I mean, I'm a skinny poppy. I'm trying to be big poppy.
You trying to be big Poppy Ortiz.
Yeah. I'm trying to be dirty Poppy Ortiz. You feel me? But ever since then, like, what was that? Like 3-4 years ago now, bro?
I'm gonna say about 2.5, 3.
Damn, it feel longer than that. But yo, I literally been training with dude ever since.
First of all, how is it? I want you to give me the real tea, the real story, training this motherfucker, because I know this motherfucker. I done ate many a cheat meals with him.
For sure.
I'm gonna say.
How is he on the workout tip?
I'm gonna say since we started where we're at the new gym, shout out to Iron Cathedral in Dundalk, he definitely is on his grind now. I mean, we've been on our grind. Then he had to take a year off when he went down to DC, and then he switched it back. He came back. We started at PF, but now the gym that we're locked into now, he's doing what he needs to do as a.
It's cool. I like the environment there. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of people.
Small. It's like a private gym. Definitely.
It's not a lot of people, and you know I can really like tunnel in. Like my main thing since I've been like working out is I hate like when going up to people that people know me like, yo, what's up?
You're a fucking celebrity.
Yeah, I'm not. But I'm just trying to work out. You know, I'm just trying to get my 30 to 45 minutes in, and you know, at this gym I can do that. And you know, the people there, they bodybuilders in that gym. I'm the smallest person in there, you know. So, but now I'm cool with that.
The biggest part.
Nah, I'm a boss. They not a boss like me. You know what I'm saying? So like,
brush your shoulders off, motherfucker.
You know.
But wait a minute, brushing your shoulders off. So I see what you got on right now.
You know the Premier Fitness brand. You know what I mean? Gotta support my man. That's what we doing.
So you also have an apparel line.
Yes.
And then you just released this Bearded Beast.
Yes.
What exactly is the Bearded Beast?
So Bearded Beast pre-workout is a pre-workout supplement. I actually inquired it from a buddy that started it. Unfortunately, he was kind of stepped away from it. He found a venture somewhere else. So he came to
I feel like you wanted to say more to that.
I mean, he came with a venture. He's got another, hold on, let me fix that. He has another venture that he's pursuing in Miami, but he started in Miami, brought it to the DMV, then he kind of walked away from it. So now I'm kind of taking it over. I relaunched it Friday, so now I'm working on some things with it. It's a blessing. I mean, the character kind of looks like me.
That's what I was gonna say. Wait a minute. I need you to do the face. So if you haven't seen it, it's like literally a bearded like guy with one eyebrow up in the beard.
Do it, yo.
And if you're looking at Mike, he's got the beard.
He's the logo. He's
got the beard. You know, ladies, I always bring the bait on the show for y'all.
That's the logo.
But he
No, I need the face.
You need the face.
I need the face.
Do it again, yo.
Do the face.
Yeah.
But it's
real quick. Let them know where they can find.
You can get it at premierfitness.com. I'm pretty sure me and Tina coordinated to where you can follow me. Like I said, it's at Mikey Fit, MIKIE_PHIT, and it's at premierfitness.com. I'm in the process. I only have one flavor, but I'm working on energy drinks for the ladies.
What flavor is it?
Right now, it's watermelon slushy. So that's the flavor.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
And it gives you like.
It's gonna give you the energy to focus to work out. I've been using it before. Like I said, I took it over from the guy, so I'm relaunching it in January.
I've used it as well.
Yeah. He definitely uses it.
It doesn't give you, because I've done some pre-workouts before. And
Gives
it
you
gives you
jitters.
jitters. I'll be like, ooh.
That's
I like
the reason.
that shit.
I like it a little, but I need like
that's the reason why I want to take it to the next level, because ladies don't like the jitters, so I want to kind of focus on, I already have the pre-workout, so now I want to do the
energy drink.
The energy drink for the ladies, yeah. That's the biggest thing, like, I want to have both markets. The male and the female market, so.
Nah, cause I take that joint. I really grow a beard, like
you really grow a beard.
Workouts,
Can you do the face too? Let me see your best face. Yeah.
Hold on,
you can't see under that. I love it. I love it.
Yes. It's definitely a blessing. The guy. Shout out to my man Rick. I appreciate him coming to me, giving me the business offer. Just us coming together, and it's crazy that the character kind of looks like me. When I had a longer beard, but you know.
Yeah.
So the character, you didn't base it off of you? It was already...
No,
he had it already.
He literally had the brand.
This whole time I thought you came up with it because it looks like you.
Yeah. He definitely came to the table, and I was like, damn, bro, this kind of looks like me. He was like, you're right. And he was like I said, he had it for about 1.5 years, 2 years. Excuse me. Now I'm taking over the reins, so I'm the full owner of it. I can't thank him enough.
That's kind of like destiny. It even looks like you.
I mean, it's crazy. It's a crazy situation where it's like you come. It's like full circle. Everything's manifesting. Like I said, this is one of the ventures that I wanted to do. It kind of fell in my lap, so why not? I mean, I discussed it with you, bro. You know, I've been sitting on it and manifesting it, so now it's like. We're here now, so take the reign. So it's mine now. So
that's what's up.
Absolutely.
How did you? Now because I know you and I kind of know your backstory a little. How did you get into personal training?
So, first of all, I always do shout outs. So shout out to my man Logan. I started working out with one of my guys. I really didn't know too much about the gym, so I started working out with him. Then I'm linked up with a whole nother buddy that I met at my old job. So what happened was we started lifting, and we were lifting just not to be healthy. So what I did was we were lifting, powerlifting is what they call it. So we started lifting, and I reached about a 300-pound, 305 max weight. Found out I was having a son. Kicked it back. My buddy came to me and said, hey, listen, I got to go back to school, so I'm going to end up stepping away from the gym. So what I did was I needed to get myself healthy because I stopped breathing in my sleep twice.
Wow.
One night. So my ex-wife,
Wait, from just like from the lifting or from being
eating bad and powerlifting?
Okay.
It's like you gotta find your happy medium with food. I didn't really know the diet inside, so I kind of came to the table with I know how to lift heavy, and I got up to about. It was like 305, right?
Yeah, like 300.
So it was like 30. I say 300, but it's probably a little bit under, a little bit over. But so I stopped breathing.
Bryce, how much can you lift?
Don't do that, man. I be doing like my max right now. I would say that's my max.
Your body weight. I'm gonna say 160.
I'll be like 165, man. 165. I can't 165.
He's. I mean,
I'm on the way.
Well, I didn't mean because you know I had to throw a little. You're my guy. Come on.
Yeah. But I stopped breathing in my sleep twice.
That's crazy.
And I was in So I was in the process of having I found out I was having my son. So then I was like, well, I need to dial everything back. So I took 8 months away from lifting, kind of focused on my cardio, and I lost almost right around 90 to 95 pounds of just body weight. So that's where I'm at now.
That's awesome, dude.
Wow.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I mean, he's been with me since day one, since we manifest everything. We met each other, so it's kind of like one of those things where
I'm helping him build his brand. He motivated
the
me
biggest
to
thing we
build
came
mine.
to the table was I was like, bro, listen, I just need you for your social media, pulling them towards me, and I'm going to show you the way to get where you need to go. And that's kind of where we found the balance at. That's why I always say, like, I've been fortunate to have him. Been fortunate to have you as well. But it's
Can we
just,
say that again?
I've been fortunate
Don't
enough.
gas her up. Don't gas her up. Don't gas her up.
It's a fortunate thing because it's
but it's
comes full
about
circle.
networking and it's about
It comes full circle.
You know,
It comes full circle.
it's just I think we're all people. I know with Rice too. Like it's just when you have people who kind of have the same passions as you and have the dreams and go after and hustle. It's good to be amongst other people with like minds.
sure.
But you gotta you use one another and you bounce ideas off one another.
Right.
Like we was working on a skit and we've been working on things with you. Like I posted a video of him a couple weeks ago and people blew their mind him doing deadlifts.
What was he doing?
He was deadlifting.
I was sexy poppy doing
Did he have
that
his hair
shit too,
down?
yo. I had braids.
That's a good. I tell you, you gotta go with the braids.
I'm getting my braids
The bitch is
tomorrow.
gonna be on the braids.
I'm getting my braids.
But it's
tomorrow.
good for people to see him
Yeah.
in a different aspect of how he trains because not to knock Planet Fitness, shout out to Planet Fitness, but they have to I need to just step his level up of training.
Like, all right, so prime example, right? Like the bench press. The bench press. You know how Planet Fitness, they got the Smith machines. So I was doing 45s on the Smith machines in Planet Fitness, no problem. But when you're doing free weights,
It's a whole
that's
different
a
ball.
whole
Do you think
different
Planet
ball.
Fitness is a really good gym though?
It is. If you're trying to get, honestly, if you're trying to get
I'm
started,
gonna let him talk. Then
like, well, from somebody that's trying to get started, I'm not a physical trainer. You know what I mean? I have been working out for a while. But if you're trying to get started, you don't know where to get started or whatever, that's a good place for you.
They say it's like a no judgment zone, right?
It is.
It really is.
I work
like-
there part time.
I know that's why
They be thinking of his shit. There's this old guy that I'm not gonna mention his name that be harassing him every time we go in there. It's the funniest shit ever. But honestly, if you're trying to get started, PF's a good way to go, just to kind of get in the swing of things.
Yeah.
But once you kind of get more advanced, it's not where it's at because once you reach a certain, like, they don't have a certain limit when it comes to weights. Like, they kind of cap off at what, like 75, if that, maybe less.
The
than
dumbbells cap off at 75.
Yeah.
It just depending what location you go to because of the insurance waiver. That's a lot of that stuff plays into the insurance.
So it's like if I'm already lifting 75 dumbbells and I can't go higher, it just kind of defeats the purpose, you know.
So speaking of this, well, I'll let you do your little thing on Planet Fitness real quick. Then I gotta get back to you. But go ahead.
Planet Fitness is definitely a great way to jumpstart your journey. As you go on,
Why do they give out pizza though? Can we talk about that?
Well, before
They got, like, Pizza Friday.
so
To me,
the
that's
pizza
like
was
you're
Monday.
going to the gym. Why are you eating pizza? It's not like.
But you gotta also understand carbs is good for the body because carbs give you energy. See, that's where people lack when they want to drop their carbs, and people don't want to eat carbs.
You need that.
And you need
that to
You
live.
absolutely
Like, you need that to live.
You need that to
I
energize
love
you.
fucking pizza.
See,
I do too. I had pizza today. Like, it's delicious.
I love pizza.
I had 3
love
slices.
Food. Why does everything like that's good is bad for you?
But you gotta also.
moderation.
But
In
listen,
moderation.
he said
Sex.
it's in moderation. You got to do everything you do is in moderation. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I always tell people, even my clients, I'm like, listen, I can only show you, but listen, you got to also be able to do it outside the gym. And the key is eating. So I tell everybody it's 90-10.
Right.
It's 90-10. So 90% you outside the gym, 10% is I got you in the gym. I
Right.
can only show you as much. Once you walk away, you could be drinking Tito's. Shout out to Tito's. You could be drinking whatever you want.
Tito's, you need to endorse me when this is all over. I'm just saying.
Tito, do it right now, Tito. Come on, for my
Right,
people.
Tito,
For my people. Come on.
Hey,
for
my
people.
friend.
My friend.
Speaking of the skits, though, what's going on with you? Are you still doing the whole channel thing? Are you getting
So
back
yeah,
to the skits?
So shout outs to the channel. The channel's still going on. We working on the second season right now. We actually try. I'm not really entitled to speak on what we got going on, but we actually got something big going.
He's not entitled to speak
Because I can't. I am entitled.
I got you. You can't drop the details.
But we working on something big where it could be possibly streaming on a big platform right now. Mm-hmm. But we are working on the second season right now. So shout outs to Taz. Shout outs to everybody.
Shout out to Taz,
yeah, Taz been doing his thing. Shout outs to Big Fred Comedy, Cool Ant, Just Smooth. You know what I'm saying? Woo Woo. Snow So Erky, like the whole. And if I missed any names, forgive me. It's a lot of us on there, but that's definitely.
That's really your lane. The whole skit thing. I've been telling you that. Like you
I love
entertaining.
acting. Like I love acting. Like especially like me growing up, I grew like my pop. He's a movie buff. Like I remember when I was a kid in New York, we used to watch all types of movies, like comedies, action films, like Lord of the Rings, like all type of genre type of films. You know, so. I feel like that kind of added to my personality when I was younger. You know what I mean? Just constantly going to the movies and just. I looked at movies like, yo, these are like my superheroes. Like seeing certain actors, like, yo.
So what's your favorite movies? Top 3?
All time?
Top 3. Can you give me a top 3? I mean, if you can give me a top 5, I'll take a top 5.
If you can't do that, who's your favorite actor? Like, if you could name your top 3 actors.
I would say Denzel Washington for sure.
Absolutely.
John Leguizamo. I feel like John Leguizamo's slept on.
He is.
And, Joaquin Phoenix. Phoenix. He's done great films. He's done, but that's so vague. But like my personal top 3 is definitely those 3.
What about you?
I'm gonna do Denzel.
I think Denzel's on everybody.
He's gotta be.
When he get from Training Day and then can do other roles
like Malcolm X and all that.
Yeah, like he really do everything.
What's my man that just passed? He didn't really get to do the movie.
Chadwick.
Definitely, I'll put him in there. I mean, you gotta throw like Danny Glover and Mel Gibson in there because all the Die Hard.
Yeah.
I mean, all them.
I mean, you also gotta throw my dude De Niro, Al Pacino.
Those are.
Robert De Niro is one of the best actors.
He's gotta be. He's gotta be. I mean,
he's done gangster movies. I mean, one of my favorite comedies is Meet the Parents.
That's what I'm saying. He can switch it up.
Just to switch it up from what he was in the beginning.
I love Al Pacino, but De Niro, he can really do that funny role. He did, the Bronx Tale. He did, he can do anything.
And my honorable mention, Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx and a hell of a singer. That's crazy.
That's what makes him so dope because he can sing, he can act.
What's your favorite Jamie Foxx movie?
Jamie Foxx movie, man, it's so many.
Yeah.
Bro. It's so many. Favorite supporting role for Jamie Foxx, I would say would be Ali. When he was Ali's trainer and he was the black Jew, he was just he killed that role. But his best movie,
you gonna say Django?
That was a good fucking movie.
Reason why, honestly, I would have to say
Tarantino does is like
reason why Django is one of my favorite Jamie Foxx, but I wouldn't say that's my favorite Jamie film is because I hate slave films, and when I mean I hate the narrative that.
But that was such a different kind of outlook.
But that's what I'm saying because it's not a depressing like story like what's like okay we know that we were slaves.
Samuel Jackson.
You gotta give him supporting role. You gotta give
Samuel killed that. Samuel killed that.
I mean, you got him in Pulp Fiction.
Snakes on a plane. Something so dumb.
Samuel's a goat. And great Samuel started his career super late.
He was he was a junkie.
He was a legit junkie. He said his first role was the junkie and he got it because that was him. That was his lifestyle. So, that's definitely one of my hero. But back to Jamie, Ray Charles. Ray Charles
definitely
his best movie, hands down.
Even Will Smith. Will Smith is a pretty good actor.
Will Smith's a good actor.
But he's a little corny to me sometimes.
But that's his personality.
I didn't like his rap. I mean, he can rap, but his music was like...
But his music was appealing to the crowd.
Will Smith has... I think Will Smith has a lot of bad movies, but just as much as he has bad movies, he has great films under his belt too. You know what I mean? So it's like the good balances out with the bad films, And I feel like that's Will Smith's saving grace. I think his wife is a better actor than he is, honestly.
Jada slept on. Jada's amazing. She's been in class.
She's homegrown. She's from Baltimore.
Shouts out to Baltimore.
I was just watching Set It Off the other day.
Set It Off is a great.
Set It Off's my shit.
It's probably one of the greatest movies ever.
Yeah. But also, she was
Would you put it in the top 10?
She was in Menace to Society.
Did you put it in the top 10?
See, the way I do movies, that's not my
Let's do gangster movies.
It's not top 10 gangster for me.
What's your number one gangster movie? You gonna say Scarface?
Nah, I hate Scarface.
What? Scarface?
I hate
Casino? Hello?
Casino.
The Godfather?
Honestly, my top gangster movie has to be Carlito's Way.
Carlito's Way is good.
Reason being because it wasn't the reason I hate Scarface because me being Hispanic, like it's like he was just ain't nobody selling drugs doing the shit he doing. Like I know like ain't nobody doing that shit for real. You know what I mean? But
I'm gonna say
Scarface,
Casino. I gotta put Casino.
Casino's an amazing fucking movie.
But Carlito's Way because he tried to get out. Like he was a club owner. He's like, yo, I'm running the club and everything.
Yeah, but Scarface, I feel like Scarface
it's a
is
good
like
movie.
one of the best storylines. You know they were supposed to do a remake and Leonardo DiCaprio was gonna play.
He was gonna play
really?
Scarface?
Yeah, at one time.
Shout out to
That's another great actor. Leonardo DiCaprio, he can
definitely
play anything. Great.
Yeah, and he be slept on. Like, has he won an Oscar? He hasn't won an Oscar
He
yet.
did. I remember when I was younger, Romeo and Juliet was dope. I mean, Titanic. It was a good movie. It's a little boring.
He's evolved.
But what's the movie about? Wolf on Wall Street?
Wolf on Wall Street. You got
my movie.
Beast.
Yeah, you got Wolf on Wall Street. You got
that's
Inception. What's the joint where he got killed by the bear? Now he didn't get killed by the bear. But he got attacked by the bear or whatever. I don't know what movie I'm talking about. That he was like a frontierman or whatever. It was damn, I can't think of it. It's a good ass movie,
Yeah,
but he literally got
He's a
attacked by
great
bear.
actor though.
Yeah, but movies just like how people love like for rap artists or whatever, for artists that like they're like, yo, I love music, but like movies do.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Favorite rap
or actress?
Favorite
Well, no,
actress?
let's bring it back because we are now in December. We're about to be in 2020 has been a rough motherfucking year. We're here.
For some people.
If you're a hustler, we're still moving.
Yeah.
We're still
Entrepreneurs,
doing it.
we moving.
We're moving.
We live.
But of 2020, who do you think made the most influence in music this year? Who was someone you were really checking for?
Griselda. I gotta say
Benny the
Griselda.
Butcher?
I'm gonna say all of them.
All of them?
I'm gonna say all
them.
three of them. I mean, they got their undercard too. Like, shout out to Flea Lord too. I mean, he did his
artists they got under them, but
Heem. Right? Heem just dropped something Friday. Right?
Yeah. But on a commercial like music standpoint,
And Lil Baby by hands down.
I mean, if he getting caught up for the fucking prostitutes and shit, like that's how you know you live. That's how you know you live.
Are you paying?
I would pay that. Like $6K is like it's like $20 to me if I was Lil Baby. I'm definitely giving her $6K. Definitely.
But I think it's also been the year of the female rapper.
For sure.
You gotta look Megan Thee Stallion.
Mulatto.
I love Mulatto. I always say that she.
How do you feel about the whole thing with Mulatto right now? Because she's talking about changing. She's talking about changing.
I don't think that was her.
It's stupid.
I think it's kind of like people.
Then we're social media sensitive.
Yeah, people are becoming really sensitive.
Yeah.
Like even we were talking about another episode about the Womp video. The Womp video really wasn't that bad. You're talking about like from the Little Kim era. Like Kim really kind of like.
But they had tougher skin back then, though.
It's like hip hop to me is so soft now with a lot of stuff.
Watered down.
It's very commercial. It's like that shit, Cardi and Megan, like that was nothing. How are you gonna go from like? I mean, Throat Baby's more offensive than
Throat
like
Baby. I'm trying to get it to ya. Throat Baby.
Shout out to Baltimore's own Box Check. He did his thing with Glock Baby. That shit is hard.
That Glock Baby.
Yeah,
that
he did his shit.
That
Shout out to Box Check.
Yeah.
But you know, it's just like I feel like the women get put on this like.
I don't think so.
I think so a little bit.
But
they sell. I mean, you look at it. The City Girls still had a big year. Cardi B, Megan's out here killing it. Pop Smoke we gotta talk about. You know, we talked about that on another episode, but it's sad people really caught on to Pop Smoke this year.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's just how the culture.
Music, right?
Well, Pop Smoke, he would be more drill for sure, but his is like New York drill. But the thing is, that sound is really that's a sound from the UK.
Yes,
that's a UK sound. A lot of people really don't know that. Like that's UK. They've been doing that sound, but he took that sound and you know, You like the way that I move. Like, that shit hard. That shit hard. And it's just set,
Christopher Walken was one of, I think,
Christopher Walken was fire.
Dior, and then his whole other album that 50, shouts out to 50 Cent actually produced. It was fire.
Quavo had like 2 joints with him on there. Like, he definitely, like I said, Pop Smoke, he didn't even reach his prime. And that's the upsetting part about it.
Well, a lot of them didn't reach their prime.
Not at all. Like, we lost a lot of rappers. Like, a lot of rappers is either getting killed this year, locked up for some dumb shit. Like, but if you're a rapper getting locked up, that's your own dumbass fault.
We got Roddy back.
Roddy dropping?
Roddy dropping? We got him back.
We did.
He just got released.
Yeah. Roddy Rich, one of my favorite young artists, for real.
No, not Roddy Rich.
Roddy. From...
yeah.
We got him back.
Okay. I thought you said Roddy. I was like...
that's the drill music.
Yeah.
Roddy Rebel, and he ain't snitch on the gang or whatever. Shout outs to Roddy fucking Rebel. And his chain is icy, and we got the same hair,
and it's glow in the dark.
And we got
the same hair.
Yeah,
you gonna let the hair down one time. Come on for the ladies' rights. You know, I always say I bring the bait to the show, ladies. That's what I've been told.
Man, listen, man.
Come on, his hair longer than fucking mine.
Man.
Does it go down?
Nah, I just got this shit done. I just got it done today.
You don't gotta take it all out. I'm just
but my shit like,
look at
it. I'm getting it braided tomorrow, so I had to get the Dominican blowout today. You feel me? You know what I mean? But
trying to look like a bad bitch.
Shut the fuck up, yo. Hey, she'll let me hit too.
Hey, listen.
And not for no 6K.
So 2020 was also the year of verses. Did you guys have any favorite verse battles? We gotta talk about the Jeezy and Gucci.
That was my favorite.
Who did you guys have? Let's start with you.
I had Gucci. I love Gucci.
Really?
I love Gucci.
You had Gucci?
Really?
I love Gucci.
You think? Listen, I like Gucci, but you think Gucci is more lyrical than Jeezy?
Not on a lyrical basis, but on a hit basis. Gucci left a lot.
Gave us all the trap hits. Jeezy gave us all the.
But Gucci,
Soul
because
Survivor?
Gucci was so stuck on beefing that he left a lot of good music on the table. Like, Gucci really got hood classics, hood bangers.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I love Gucci, but when you put them next to each other, it's like, to me, Jeezy is the better rapper. Jeezy is the one who makes the music you're gonna be.
We talking hits.
Gucci's gonna be. It's more like I'm in the club, the pop kind of stuff.
He favored to more so the club.
Yeah.
Gucci was more towards the streets.
Yeah, we talking hits.
Yeah, you gotta talk. You really gotta sit down.
I mean, I think it was good either way because they both won absolutely. In the end. That was one of the biggest versus battles.
I mean, I listened to more Jeezy than I did Gucci. I was never really a Gucci fan, but
man, Guwap. Shout to Guwap is yo, Candy Lady. She the type of girl that
I know.
Only beat it
but
up.
That was that.
When he did that song with Trey Songz, I'ma beat it up.
I'm saying he if he stopped the Jeezy dissing, he left a lot of good.
Oh, he left a lot of music.
That shit got a little serious for a moment.
Yeah, he be smoking on Pookie Low. Yeah, that's a
when he talked
shit.
To there was it could have went another way.
But they also, behind the scenes, they talked about all this behind the scenes.
It was probably staged.
They had to talk about it. They had to definitely talk about it. But
Jeezy, and I had posted this on my Instagram, when he said, I brought you here, I extended the olive branch, this is bigger than us. And he started naming everyone who got murdered. Nipsey Hussle, Pop Smoke, King Von, he really went down the line. I'm like, that's why I love Jeezy forever.
Jeezy came off about, Jeezy's definitely an evolved Jeezy. You know what I mean? I definitely fuck with that. Definitely fuck with the progression. But me, I'm gonna be real with you. I love that ignorant shit. I love when G Gucci.
He fired off on that one track. He fired off on that one.
Gucci's first song was his diss to G. I was like, I love this shit. This.
But they coordinated. Between the verses, you gotta shout out Tim and you gotta shout out.
You gotta understand, these are both. In Gucci's standpoint, I don't care what this man said. You sent somebody to kill me. I'm never gonna be cool with you. I would never be cool with you. I'm gonna respect you. I'm gonna be in the
So what's your best verse? Is that your best? What is your best verse battle so far?
Verses. that to me, it was that.
I think that was the best. Well, wait a minute. What do you think?
I'm gonna say Rick Ross and 2 Chainz.
Nah.
To me, I didn't even think that was a right matchup.
It wasn't.
Rick Ross is a different. I love 2 Chainz, but Rick Ross to me, Rick Ross is like the Jay-Z, the Jeezy level. honestly, Jeezy
and Rick Ross could
T.I.
have did that.
or
Jeezy and
T.I.
T.I.
should have went together. I understand Gucci and
Rick Ross and T.I. would have
T.I.
been.
didn't want no smoke. T.I. didn't want no smoke.
Yo, T.I. got
T.I.
hits,
is
bro.
underrated.
But he don't got
T.I. got
smoke
hit.
for Rick Ross.
Yes, he do, bro. You tripping?
Rick Ross.
Early 2000 tip, bro. Paper
Rick
Train
Ross has
tip.
had
Yo,
more
Rick
hits.
Ross
Trap
Black
music
Ross.
tip, bro. Yo, he
Urban
Legend tip, bro.
was
I hear you, but Rick Ross can play all of
Fuck
Black
a mixtape tip.
Market. He can play all of them.
Yo,
But
bro.
listen, I think
No,
Rick
bro.
Ross gave us more hits. T.I. was really hot in the early 2000s. He was.
Yeah.
Then T.I. kind of went into acting. T.I.'s a good actor too. And T.I.'s doing a lot of stuff. But I think Rick Ross, I was just talking about this earlier with my homeboy, like, Rick Ross never really fell off. That motherfucker's like in his mid-40s. He came out like in the early 2000s.
I don't think you're ever gonna fall off because just his.
But you know his
the way
market.
He's also an Aquarius. Shout out to my Aquarius brother.
Man, fuck
Shout out
y'all
to
Aquarius, man. Y'all already know we the latest album Scorpio.
Did you see my video when I was talking about Scorpios though? I did my homeboy Mike Evans video.
Yeah, it was. I had to go on there and save grace for my Scorpios because like all the other Scorpios, they was real soft. They was like, oh no, it's not that. I'm like, no, we is like that because we don't fuck with y'all crazy ass signs. Like y'all do some fucked up shit, we not.
My
gonna fuck
sign
with
is
you.
not crazy.
Y'all crazy as
No,
shit.
Virgos is crazy.
Y'all just emotional.
Y'all are
Y'all emotional.
Mad
Y'all
emotional.
are
And you know who
emotional.
you know who the
Fuck.
problem person is? Buttons. He definitely is.
He is. We ain't gonna mention who that is. You know what I mean? But
they know who
you
it is.
know. You know who you is, Buttons. You know what I mean?
Anywho, so I'm gonna bring you guys into a little hot topic.
All right,
I've
let's do
been
it.
kind of posting all week, and I like to hear from my viewers to hear what people want to talk about. So my homegirl actually had this, and I can actually relate to this. So it seems like guys nowadays. Now
I don't like how that started
can
out.
like
That shit started out trash.
You can no.
Here we go.
No. Some guys nowadays, not all guys, you know, tend to date women that are beneath their level, or they're like they don't. So
I'm gonna let you go first.
No, let me give you the
you.
background. So my friend, she's very pretty, she's very successful, has all her own shit.
What
And
she
she
look like?
has a problem. I can show you later. You know.
What's up with her?
Yeah.
What's up with her? She crazy?
She was
Probably.
Crazy?
Probably.
But no, she feels like it's like these guys will date her, and then they like either go back to exes that aren't as cute as her, or like don't have as much going on, or date with other women that aren't
I'm
as
gonna let you go because I got this.
in her
I'm
opinion.
gonna let you cook and I'm gonna feed off you. I already know where we go.
So, and I mean, this could go also for men.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
have you ever dated like a woman you feel like she dates guys that are like kind of not on her
Pool
level?
putts.
I'm just saying, like,
You call it poop putt, bro?
what? Say that again.
Pool putt.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like,
Beneath you.
Okay, I'm gonna say it again. We need to like
a
keep
poop
this.
putt.
A pool putt.
Where the fuck does that come from?
First of all, Moneybag Yo said it, but I know what it. My grandfather said that. Pool putt is somebody just a raggedy
Ain't
ass.
shit.
Yeah.
You ain't shit. Poop putt.
Yeah.
Poop putt.
Why? I mean, what do you guys think? Why do you think people are sometimes attracted to the complete
All right,
opposite?
I'm gonna start it off
Let the
right.
Scorpio
all right,
brother
all
start.
right, I'm gonna start. No, I'm gonna definitely set it off, and I'm gonna finish it right here too. You know what I'm
You
saying?
need to finish that shot.
I'm babysitting that shot. But point being, one, I feel like men are intimidated by successful women.
Preach.
But y'all not saved yet. Y'all not saved yet. Men are intimidated by successful women.
Talk that
You know,
shit.
like if a woman a woman used to making a certain amount of money, or she's used to taking care of herself or whatever. A man that don't really got that much to offer don't know how to deal with that. So that fuck with his ego. Me, I'm a slick ass motherfucker. You feel me? So I don't care how much you making because you go fuck me regardless.
Right.
But two, women that are successful. And I'm trying to word this the right way because I know y'all gonna look at this and be like, "Oh, I'm toxic masculinity," and I don't give a fuck.
He's
either.
a Scorpio. He's toxic.
Women can't deal with men speaking their truth either. Like successful women that are doing their thing, they can't take men being themselves or speaking the truth, like about them or whatever situation being, and they feel like this time. As soon as he speaks the truth, they feel some type of way. It's toxic masculinity, and they say, "Oh, I make more than you," or whatever, and that's the problem. Like, yo, how am I? Like, at me as a man, I'm not supposed to agree with you. I don't want to agree with you. I'm trying to. I'm seeing flaws with you. You know what I mean? Like,
You don't agree with the woman sometimes?
I mean, sometimes, but naturally we're supposed to. Naturally, we supposed to. No, I don't give a fuck.
My phone is going off.
I don't care if I get cooked because this is the truth and that's the problem with society. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we're supposed to.
Let me pause you. Are you more trying to say like that you can lead your woman and like help her? Or what are you? I need you to elaborate on that statement.
Me as a man, I don't care how much money you make or whatever. You know what I mean? Let a man lead. Let a man do what a man does.
But what if the man doesn't know how to lead? Because there's a lot of guys. No, I'm not talking about you.
That's on him. That's on him.
There's a lot of guys in today's society. They don't know how to lead.
Then you need to fix yourself before you go out dating, and that's a fact. Like that's a fact. If
that's
you're not
a gem right there.
Yeah, say that. You just dropped a gem.
Because it's like if you're not happy.
Wait a minute. Say it one more time.
Damn, I forgot. But then you need to work on yourself before you go out dating for
That's
real.
powerful.
If you don't got like, yo, if you're not happy with yourself, if you're not where you need to be in your career or whatever, and you out here just fucking and like you got nothing to offer, then that's why she not fucking with you, bro. Like your priorities is backwards. Work on you before you go out dating. Be happy with yourself before you go out dating. But I know myself. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? So we go like and I hate when people say that too because like we all the same. You know what I mean? Like we all the same. So it's like yo, let's build together. Like okay, cool. You make more money than me, but I can. But you making this money off of 9 to 5. Why don't you make this money off of doing your own business or whatever? You know what I mean? Like you love shorty. You love baking cookies. You know what I mean?
Make them cookies.
Yeah. Like that's your company. Start a company. Absolutely. Like let's build. Like we gotta build together. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at with it. You know, and I feel like that's why women can't find the man that they want because either they don't want to step down and work with him, which is understandable because you shouldn't have to take care of another man, which is completely understandable.
Well, I want to say, because I think we're all kind of entrepreneurs in our own way, it's sometimes hard when you got that entrepreneur mindset to find people to date. Do you guys feel like, because it's like, the normal motherfucker, like, we all might do 9 to 5 jobs too. Then we get off and we're working on our brand, we're working on our business. Yeah. Other people, they literally work that 9 to 5, and then that's it. Yeah. And then they don't understand. They're like, well, why can't you do this? I'm like, no, I got to do this. I have to do this for my podcast. I got, like... how do you feel?
Well, running 2 businesses.
Do you need another shot?
No.
Yeah, give him another one.
I mean, you can pour up for me.
Okay.
For me, I think the biggest thing I always hear is I don't have enough time or I don't put enough time in. Mm-hmm. And they say you need to make time for
whatever you care about for real.
What's the most important to you. And I mean, you also got to understand when you are your marketing team, you are your endorsement team, you're networking with people, you're doing this, you're doing that. You really don't have time. Like I find myself, and I always talk to you and I message you too. We so caught up in our entrepreneurship, we don't have time to
focus on the monotony.
No, we just don't have time to go out. I mean, we just don't have time to go out. Like, we want to go out right now with COVID too, but it's
also the crib. Like,
yeah, but sometimes you don't want nobody at the crib.
Netflix and chill.
But you don't want that. Yo, most of the time, I'm gonna be 9 times out of 10, and I always say this. I tell everybody's like, oh, everybody's in your DM because I'm a trainer and a blah blah blah. But I'm like, listen, you gotta also understand, I need time for myself, and I need time to focus on what I got going on. So the key thing is my brand and my businesses. Like, I don't have time to, go hang out. I did all that in 16 to, 30. I'll just say that. Yeah. Like, I did all of what everybody's doing now, so I'm kind of like, it's cool. We can go out and get something to eat, but it's also like, I'm focused on this. Launching more brands, like launching more companies, and you just get caught up.
You want somebody to match that energy with you.
But I also have
posted
a balance.
But I posted something today, and I forgot what it was. It was like an entrepreneur. When you date an entrepreneur, it's like you having an assistant, and you don't even know that.
What if you're both entrepreneurs, though?
But if you're both entrepreneurs, you just feel
you gotta kind of help.
You gotta feed off one another. You have to, because it's gonna make you better in the long run. Because you're gonna male and female, you're going to get both demographics. So you're going to say, hey, listen, I got, I'm trying to get this demographic and you can help me get this demographic. So let's combine them and let's see where we're
going. But I think some people don't see that. I know, with me, I've dated guys and I felt like we were, in competitions. And I'm like, no, I'm trying to help you.
But if you're in competition and that's how they feel, then they need to take a step
That's
back.
what I said.
They need to figure out what it is that they doing wrong to not be on the same level you on. They have to respect what you have going on, and that's the key thing.
Man,
I always tell everybody.
Listen, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If a woman is making this amount of money and I'm right here, I'm gonna try to get here.
Man, if a woman make more money than me,
I'm cool with
that
it.
shit make my dick hard. I want you to tell like real shit. Real shit. That shit make my dick hard. Cause I'm gonna be like, no,
but it's gonna motivate. It's a motivation.
It's gonna
But I think it's a difference. It's like, you know, I'm from a city where there's like some guys that just try to mooch off of and live off women.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. Like if somebody's your partner and they're hurting, but they're like building their brand. Maybe they were like, I'm gonna quit my job and I'm thugging it out because I'm gonna build my brand, my business. There's something different with that.
But a lot of guys are scared of that. A lot of people. It's not even guys. It's a lot
taking risks.
It's a lot. You have to take risk in what you want to do in life. And I'm a prime example. I walked away from 11 years of being a manager of a facility,
making great money,
making great money, making a lot of money to where an opportunity came and I couldn't pass it up. I was going to take a pay cut. I took a significant pay cut to do this, to what I'm doing now.
But now, do you feel like you're living your purpose? You're on your way to.
You're happier.
Yeah.
No, I'm happier. I have more time, but it's also the biggest thing I always tell people is, if you don't take that risk, there's no reward. You know what I'm saying? It goes full.
So these are like good answers. I need to dive more into this. Why do you feel though like some guys, like my friend that was talking about the issue, the guy she was dating, he wasn't the most like attractive guy, but he like left her for a girl who didn't even have a job.
She was basic.
Real basic,
Control.
basic bitch.
Control.
Because he wanted to dumb himself down. I mean, at the end of the day, you
gotta
look at it like this. Yeah, you gotta look at it like this. I always tell people, if you gotta bring yourself down to somebody else's thing, and you've been here, they're not for you. They're absolutely 100%.
Right.
100%.
Like, yo, there's no reason why I need to bring myself down for you to match me. If anything, if I'm running, you better be running already. I'm not gonna pass the baton to somebody that's not. Yeah, like R.I.P. to Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the realest shit. That's the realest shit ever. But if I'm like, you know what I mean, we gotta take a shot to that. But if I'm running, you know what I mean, I'm not gonna give the baton to somebody that's stagnant and they gotta catch up to me. I'm gonna give it to somebody that's already running.
But that goes full circle. But that goes full circle with your team. I mean, as me and you every day.
But in a relationship standpoint, like the way I look at it in a relationship, like, yo, you my shorty, you my girl, you my wife, whatever. Like, yo, it's me and you against the world. You know what I'm saying? Like you the Princess Jasmine of my Aladdin. You know what I mean? I know that sounded mad corny for real. But nah, but for real though, like, and I'm trying to.
No, it's not.
Listen, we trying to fly on the magic carpet. You got.
No, some guy said that to me before as a pickup line because he was like, "Oh, you're Persian." He was like, "No, it fucking didn't." Let me tell you. You remember? Wait a minute, I'm gonna take it back. I did. You remember when Latin Palace used to be open in Baltimore?
That was my shit.
So I was at Latin Palace. I was dumb young. Like I don't even think I was legal. Like I just had a fake ID.
I was like 14 going to the Latin Palace.
Yeah. I was in the Latin Palace. This guy came up and he was like, he thought I was Spanish, and I was like, no, I'm Persian. And he was like, oh, like Princess Jasmine. I don't think she was Persian, but whatever. But he was like, you want to go on this magic carpet ride?
Yeah, and he was about to take you on a magic carpet.
Then he was like, no. Then he was like, you want to go outside and see my Mitsubishi?
Oh, you right. You was right.
I was like, what the fuck? Like,
no,
I didn't even know how to go.
Honestly, this is probably the corniest but hardest pickup line I ever heard. Shout out to my man Wolf. Wherever you at, Wolf, you the realest for this. My man Wolf. That's why I used to work at Pizza Hut. You know what I'm saying? I used to listen to Max B washing dishes and shit. So we had the joints would come through. My man Wolf, he came in and Wolf was a dope boy from New York that would do his thing out the way. Yo, Wolf picked up this shorty, bad shorty. And he was like, listen, he gave her number. He was like, listen, I'm going to hold my breath. Don't make me turn blue, boo, boo. I was like, that's corny, but that's hard. That's hard, yo. Hard
like,
pickup line.
what's your best pickup line?
I don't got no pickup line. That's stale.
He is stale, yo. He is stale.
He's just like, I'm a trainer. Look at my muscles.
Nah, you know what I think my pickup line is? I hit him with the, what's your pet peeves, what's your attractions? That's the biggest thing. You gotta
start conversation.
You have to start conversation. If you hit somebody with a, like you said on one of your other podcasts, a WMD, don't nobody want that.
Bro, that's real. Conversation is.
But
key.
like the biggest thing, you need to get it out the way. Like, what's your pet peeves? What's your attractions? And some gonna say, some gonna not say. But you gotta also, you just gotta figure out them and you gotta learn from them. That's the biggest. Like building with somebody and they gotta understand like, yo, you're an entrepreneur. If they're not an entrepreneur, it's gonna be tough for somebody understanding that you're an entrepreneur.
I think transparency is really the best. I think a lot of people are scared to be themselves or just say what they got going on in their lives. So it's like, look, this is what I'm doing. I'm out here. I'm hustling. I'm doing this. Like it's either like
I think that's
you're with it or you're not. But then at the same time, it's like for me, like I know I'm doing my brand. I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff right now. It's like in COVID, I've been busier. But it's like also, it's like if I can make time for you and I'm busy as shit, you need to make time for me. Because still at the end of the day, you want to feel special, right? Like you want to know, like for me, I'm like, I want to know motherfuckers on me. Like I want to feel special. Like, you can have 100. Yes, women want to feel special.
I could
they do.
That. But see, my issue.
Wait a minute, why you laugh?
Cause yo, he crazy, yo. He crazy, yo. That's why he crazy, yo. My man going through it over there. You know what I'm saying? But with women, right?
But that's a big thing for women. I don't think men understand that.
But give me a reason to make you feel like you deserve that.
But also the thing, I think for me, I'm too laid back. That's my biggest problem.
Look, I'm not chasing.
But I
you
hear
should chase a little. You're a man.
I'm not chasing. Hold on. Because the type of women that
this motherfucker want to be a bad bitch so bad.
I am damaged. I'm damaged as fuck. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
But I'm so laid back that where I'll just let you just do your thing.
I want to attract a different caliber of woman. Because I feel like I always attract the same caliber.
You have to put in, with guys, I don't think, brother, you got to put in effort. You got to realize, like, there's a bunch of other guys trying to holler at her. What sets you apart? Because a lot of guys, like, I'll get guys that will holler at me and it's like they just want to waste.
But hold on.
But hear me out. But if I'm pursuing her, if I'm trying to pursue her and she egging me, you know what I'm saying? Or she...
but I think it's from both parts. You got to put in the time and the effort. And going back to kind of the topic at hand, like, with my friend, I told her, I'm like, that might not be the right person for you. I saw, like, a meme. It was like, you can be the total package, but they might have the wrong address. Like, no, but that's what...
Amazon
they might be at the wrong motherfucking house. Like, they didn't want They didn't want the exclusive shit. They wanted the used shit,
You wanted that Walmart value shit.
But, like, that's where I come in at. Like, I'm so laid back with everything that I have going on that where I'll go, like, a day, maybe 2, maybe 3, and I won't say nothing to somebody.
Man, you terrible at texting. Period. That's just what it is. Bro.
My communication is probably
it's a
man is probably
it's
like
a 1. It's a 1. Cause like he'll like even with me like you know what I mean. It's my bro. I'll be like yo like you know what I mean. So but I feel where you coming from, bro.
It's. I mean, at the end of the day, we run businesses, and if you're an entrepreneur, you'll understand it. If you're not an entrepreneur, you won't understand it. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, I understand. So you gotta kind of direct your time into somebody that's an entrepreneur, because the average 9 to 5 won't understand.
I was gonna say, do you even think you could date someone that wasn't?
I feel like I could.
Yes.
I feel like you're very traditional though. Like Bryce, cause like you're like your parents are still together.
Yeah, like my parents married like 30-something years.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, they drive me crazy, yo. My fucking parents drive me crazy, man. You know what I mean? But I'm very traditional, but I would date a 9 to 5.
You have a toothpick in your mouth?
Yeah.
You're doing a real poppy
today. That's flavor, yo.
I just noticed this shit.
Flavor. But I'm very traditional. I like honestly, I've even thought like I can't date American women. Like I'm gonna have to go like back home or like I would have to date a foreigner because I feel like they kind of understand
I do say
better.
Because my mother's American but my father is foreign. Mm-hmm. When I've dated people who have foreign family, it's like they kind of because it's like I explain my shit to like someone who's completely American and they're like, what do you mean? What do you mean you have family in another like country and different like, cultures? It is like sometimes, and I mean I've dated everything. I've dated whatever, all different races, backgrounds. But it's like...
What's your favorite race?
Ooh, tables have turned. Tables have turned.
No, I mean, I feel like I do people who can connect with me, like, you know, I had an ex, his mother was white, like my mom's white, and his father was from Africa, so like we kind of connected. His father was Muslim, and my whole father's side is Muslim. So it was like we kind of connected on that, being kind of caught up in two different worlds. Because it's like, it's confusing when you're growing up when you're two different things. I mean,
hell yeah.
You get that too.
Hell
you
yeah.
know?
He American, but you definitely understand that.
But I mean,
no, I totally understand.
It's just trying to find where you fit in, trying to figure it out.
Like man, dating American women is hard, yo. I blame the city girls.
God.
I blame the city girls, yo.
What?
Real ass bitch get fucked by the nigga. Ever since that line
this could
came
be a
out.
whole show talking about what you guys do.
Out.
But kind of closing this topic at hand, what do you think is the best advice for dating an entrepreneur?
You gotta ride the wave with them. I mean, I think you definitely have to be in support. You gotta understand what their journey is. For me, because I'm in the training field, so a lot of my clientele is the opposite sex. I think you have to definitely lock in and understand that you have to have some type of trust with that other person. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, you know, for you did the club scene. For you, you know, you got everything that you got going on. So I think you have to lock in and understand, like, listen, I'm not going to be here from 9 to 5. Like, my job is not 9 to 5. My job is 9 to 9. Right. So you have to kind of, like, understand and respect that, but know that I'm still coming home to you. Like, at the end of the day, you have to understand that. That's the biggest thing, is going to be trust with an entrepreneur, because they don't have no set schedule. They don't have no budget. They don't have no, you know, we can go 10 to 10, 12 to 12.
Yeah.
24 hours. Like, we just don't know. Like, for me, like, the biggest thing the biggest problem that I have is everybody thinks, like, this phone is everything. Like, 9,000 people text message me a day, but they're like, oh, you have...
God, you put that in the 9,000 people text.
But I'm just saying, they think that my phone...
Mike, we ain't mad at your light-skinned ass.
No. They think so many people message you, and...
But you're saying it's business.
It's a business thing,
like,
but...
It's your brand.
It's what the craziest part is, shout out to my man Marcus. He told me in the beginning, it's going to be handed to you on a silver platter, like the opposite sex. Like, you're training, what you're offering, what you're doing. You're not an ugly person. Like, what you're offering to somebody is the biggest thing that somebody's got to understand. So what the problem being is, it's going to be thrown at you. It's only what you do with it. If you're going to catch it or if you're going to fall.
Now, if you were dating a woman who has the same kind of energy and shit is being thrown at her, and she's on it with
I'm going to respect that. I'm going to respect that, because we both on the same page. At the end of the day, we come home to one another. That's my biggest thing. I've always been that type of person. So your hustle is your hustle, and if you're gonna do it, you just gonna go do it. Man. You know, at the end of the day. So I can't, like, I'll use you as an example. Like, what you do, like, it's gonna be thrown at you, 24/7. It's all in if you catch it.
Right.
I mean, for you too. If you catch it, then
but
it's what you want.
I'm catching it when I don't want to catch them.
That's what I tell men. Like, men will be like, I see guys in your comments. I'm like, I don't even know these motherfuckers. Like, I don't even follow them back. And it's the same thing. It's like, well, what do you want? You want an ugly bitch? I don't want a guy that doesn't. I like that. You know, if he's on his grind and he's on his shit and he's getting attention, I'm not going to be intimidated by it.
Yeah.
Now, if you're fucking the bitches, that's, you know,
that's a whole different topic.
That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. You need self-control. You gotta, right. That's key. You gotta understand business and pleasure. And the biggest thing I learned from my man Marcus was him explaining to me is, as you being who you are as an empowered person and going forward, you're going to have those things. So I've had messages like that. I've had training sessions like that. I've had private sessions at people's houses like that. And it's like, how do you...
Wait a minute. What was the private...
The private session was somebody had their gym at their own house.
Mm-hmm. And what happened?
It was... I got in an uncomfortable situation to where I left.
Like, she got naked?
She came down in a cat suit.
Oh, shit.
What do you mean a cat?
She was Catwoman.
Like
she was
Halle Berry
Catwoman
type.
Oh, she was Catwoman and you was Batman.
Yeah, so it was one of those things. It's not even that serious. But the biggest thing with that is you got to know how to handle that. So unfortunately, that person was never a client no more, because I'm not gonna mess my reputation up
Right.
of something that I've
For
built
sure.
hundreds of, I mean, thousands of dollars in. To me to come back and be like, you just like every other trainer. You messing with
You're
everything.
better than me. I would have pulled something out of my
Exactly.
utility belt
That's
because I
why
was Batman.
You
If
wanna-
you kept one, I would have been Batman. Like, you
Stupid
need
soul.
something out the
I
utility
can't.
belt. But my and not to cut you up, but that's some real shit you just said. For me, yo, don't be stagnant. Bring something to the table, and then me and you fucking with each other, and we, you know what I'm saying, we on that level. I'm fucking with you, you fucking with me. Let's keep that motherfucker.
It's all money in.
Bro.
It's all money in.
Yeah.
It's definitely all
Keep
money
that,
in.
and I feel like I'm shallow when it comes to like women too.
It's not you. You're not shallow.
I'm pretty shallow.
We know you are.
I'm very
You're
shallow.
Scorpio.
So, you know what I mean? But, yeah, keep that motherfucker rolling.
I
Don't
think
be
it's,
stagnant.
if you're an entrepreneur, I think you have to date another entrepreneur for them to really get it. And I think you should try to date when you're level. Or, you know, it's somebody, sometimes we can bring the better out of people. But it's like, if you're a go-getter, you can't be with a bum. You can't be with someone who doesn't.
Have you had that problem though?
Yes, I have dated bums before when I
I've
was
dated
younger.
bums too.
Or I've dated people who talk that talk like they're on that and it's like they don't understand why I work the way I do. Or I've been in relationships with guys who basically told me they were jealous of the attention I get, jealous of stuff like that. And I was dating a guy like last year and he was just like, I'm just so sick of like all these guys in your comments. And I'm like, okay, you're not even posting me. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not that I'm like, I see girls in your I don't care. Like, I'm the one, like, that's fucking you. Or I'm the one that's,
Yeah,
like...
I'm at the crib with you.
like,
I'm cooking you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
I'm cooking you the rice and beans, shorty, at the end of the day.
Rice beans and rice. Dirty rice.
For real.
But I think, you know, kind of closing that out, I think it's just, you gotta find someone to match your energy, no matter
Facts.
what. The
Facts.
same, you can't date someone if you're a good person, you know, you have, like, you care a lot, you love hard, you need somebody who matches your energy.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work if it doesn't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I wish we had more time to really
I mean, we got more
dive
time.
in this.
We let's keep them questions rolling, though. What's the next
No,
topic,
we
man?
got-
You got more
we
time.
gotta, you know, we can't stay here forever, right? So,
All right.
you know.
All right.
But, you know, just kind of ending the show. You know, like I said, 2020 was like a crazy year. What are you looking forward to in 2021?
2021 for me, I want to travel. Like I've been like reading a lot about like other countries and their cultures for real. So I really want to travel. Like, I want to go to Japan.
Have you ever been to, you know, where your family's from?
I've definitely been there.
Okay.
I've been to Puerto Rico. I've been to Dominican Republic. But I want to travel outside of my culture. So I want to go like, on my list for next year. I want to do a Euro trip. I want to go to London. Because I've been watching Top Boy. That shit is hard. And I definitely want to go to London. I'm trying to, you know what I mean, hang out. You know what I mean, I'll go with the projects out London and shit. That shit would be hard. You know what I mean, call somebody a pussyo. You know what I'm saying? Because that's they slang. That's what they call pussies out there. Like you a pussyo. And they call work like food. Like, I'm like, yo, you got the food, bruv. You know what I mean? I want to go out there just say that.
You need to get your ass.
No, for real. But I want to go to London. But all jokes
Stop
aside.
being a hater.
All jokes aside, I want to go to London. I want to go to Italy. Because I love like Italian food and Italian.
I
women.
love Italian food.
I love Italian women. Like I don't
love
like white girls
Italian
like
men.
that, but I love Italian women. You know what I mean?
Italian women got flavor.
I'm not commenting.
Oh, you know an Italian? Oh, because you know I know they like me, bro. I know Italian women like me. But yeah, that's my thing. I want to travel more, and I want to step up my acting stuff. I think that's what I really kind of took a break from
You
social
definitely
media.
got a gift.
I want to be in a featured film. You know what I mean? Even if it's just like being an extra or whatever. I don't know how to go about that, but like I'm definitely gonna go hard with that. That's my goal.
Might fit. What's coming in 2021?
2021, I'm going to say, first and foremost, I want to make sure that all people around me are successful.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
I mean, I think the biggest thing for me is I'm already on my journey, so just continuing to manifest everything that I have going on. Running two businesses is definitely a lot. Taking one of them to the next level. The other one is successful as we speak right now, but I think just manifesting everything around me, that everybody that's involved with me, yourself, Dirty, a lot of people behind the scenes.
Shouts out to us.
Yes.
I mean, we here. We here. We lit.
I mean, at
We
the end of the day, I think at
Foreign
the
Exchange
Yeah.
Coalition.
Yeah,
I
right.
I think at the end of the day, for
We
me,
all something different in here. Shout
Yeah.
out to us.
Yeah.
You know, you know.
Wait, look, show the cup real quick.
He got me. Come on, we not
He's
playing.
drinking liquor.
We not playing. We not playing. Ganga, baby.
I think the biggest thing for me is just making sure that everybody around me is successful. As I always say, I can't think of the song. I always tell people the biggest thing for me was Jadakiss said a song, if you're chasing the money's not gonna come to you, it's gonna run away from you. So I think just everybody making sure everybody around me is just good.
You don't think you gotta chase the money a little bit?
I don't think you do. I think it's gonna come to you. I mean, for me, it's been consistency, manifesting everything.
But you also can't just sit on the sofa.
No.
The money's gonna come.
No, I would never.
God don't bless those who don't work.
You're right.
And bad energy scares the money away.
That's in the Quran and the Bible.
I think the biggest thing is just making sure.
I've been reading the Quran a little bit.
I just think everybody around me, I'm going to try to do my best to make sure they on their path, but I'm going to still continue my path. Because my path and my marathon and my mission is much broader than everything that I have going on. So it's just making sure. We was talking in the car. Like I always tell them, I'm like, I sit back and I'm like, damn, I have 2 businesses that I've been wanting. And they're here now. So it's like, what do you do now?
Keep nurturing that.
You got to. And everything's manifesting. Like I said, 2021 is my year too. It's going to be my breakout year. I'm going to pull my breakout paint. All
right. Talk that big shit, Mikey Fit. All right.
You ain't finished the
That's another one. I'm dragging my nut. I'm showing my dick 2021.
He said I'm shagging and dragging.
I'm showing my dick.
But I just want everybody around me. I mean, I'm going to do what I need to do on my part, but I just want to make sure everybody around me is still motivated. We still hungry for everything we got going on. Still just, prospering and manifesting everything we got on. At the end of the day, I'm only as good as what everybody around me is.
Right. But that's major to kind of think like that. I think sometimes people think, yeah, you have your own dreams, you have your own goals.
Absolutely.
But you want to bring the people around. Like I tell my friends that are really my friends that have my back, if I get on, you're going to get on. Like we're going to figure it out.
Vice versa. We talk about that show all the time.
And I think 2020, if you had a weak mindset, it was a horrible year. Yes, COVID, there was a lot of crazy shit that happened this year. But if you're a hustler, if you believe in what you're doing, it's still like at the end of the day, it's just another day. You got to make it happen. Yeah. And 2021, hopefully shit will be way better.
I mean, but if not, we went through the worst.
We went through the worst. So
but I think everybody's sitting at this table. We've been through way worse shit than COVID.
Way worse
and I think if you haven't been through things, it was like 2020 seemed crazy. But if you have been through it, they always say the strong survive. It was nothing. It just let this time motivate you. Get your hustle up, your bread up, go after your dream.
And even regroup, even if that's what you needed to do and kind of
take
just
a hiatus.
You gotta take a step back. Yeah. You have to take a step back.
I've been getting money though. You know what I mean? I ain't been liking on Instagram, but I've been getting the money.
But you gotta take a step back and just figure out what it is, what your lane's gonna be.
Well, I can sit here all day with you guys, but we got shit to do. Yeah. But I appreciate you guys coming through. You guys have great energy, positive energy. One thing we didn't point out is you always do your motivational videos.
Yeah, Mike. Mike, close that shit off with that.
You always say, what do you always say? You're like, love somebody.
Oh, you want me to say it?
Say it one time.
So for everybody that's watching this, I appreciate y'all. Tina, thank you for having us. Dirty Rice, you my man. You know every day.
It is, man.
Love somebody, hug somebody, kiss somebody, tell somebody you love them today. I love each and everybody that's subscribing to Tina, to Premier Fitness, to Dirty Rice. 2021 is going to be the greatest year of all time, I promise you.
And listen, make sure you follow me at Dirty Rice 90 on everything, ladies. I am single as a motherfucker.
Shout out to Big Papi in the building.
And I drag my nuts in the pussy.
Look at his hair, ladies. Look at his hair. I'm
getting it braided tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday's gym workout. You're going to see I'm going to have the Snoops from the Wire. You know what I mean?
He's got the Snoops from the Wire.
Hold on. Before you go, I just want to tell you thank you for having us. 2021 is going to be your year. We always talk, we always manifest. I just want to tell you nothing but success, prosperity, all that good stuff, because I appreciate you from my level of what I got going on. So I thank you for
You celebrate Christmas?
Motherfucker, yes.
Oh, all right, well, like,
my mother's side is Christian. My father's side is Muslim.
Making sure. Well,
so basically,
Merry Christmas.
No pork on the fork, but plenty of liquor.
Plenty of liquor.
I mean, well, no, Merry Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we get into the holiday
Happy New Year's.
Make sure you motherfuckers got me something good, you know, and let me know what y'all do in New Year's too. So that's a bet. That's a bet. Sometime. You gotta bring in the year. That's a vibe.
Absolutely.
But I thank you guys so much for coming on. Plug yourself one time, Mike. Rice already did it.
Mikey Fit, MIKIE_PHIT, PremierFitness.com, PremierFitness.com. That's everything.
He did that after the shot and all.
Yes.
And listen, Dirty Rice 90 on everything. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Also, shout out to the relaunch of Beer to Beast pre-workout. We definitely got some stuff we're working on for the 2021. Thank you.
And I'm bringing my dog next time I'm up here.
I can't. Anyway, they're going to drive me to drink some more. But till next time, it's Spilling Tea with Tina. Guys, keep it positive. 2021 is going to be everybody's year. You know, don't let these bad times, you know, fuck up your judgment, fuck up your mindset. Let's get money in 2021. Till next time.
Salute.
Yep. And fuck a president.
Oh my God.
You would say the president.
I say fuck a president.